So if you are still here on the final episode of our Netflix series, it's probably not by accident. You are here because at some level you want more control over your life. Maybe you are tired of trading time for money. Maybe your income feels capped no matter how hard you work. Maybe you are doing everything right, but it still doesn't feel like yours. You might be watching this because you want to replace your 9 to 5, or because you want to become your own boss, or simply because you want an additional income stream that actually makes sense. Over the last 5 episodes, I've shown you everything that you need to make an informed decision on if this is the right business model for you. You've seen who we are, you've seen who I am, you've seen where this model came from, you've seen the full service company creator business model broken down step by step. And you've seen real people applying it, landing contracts, pricing properly, and building momentum in their businesses. Now, at this point, you should have a clear understanding of how a remote, contractor-led service business works. So that means you should understand why service businesses are one of the most reliable, recession-proof ways to actually build an income, why boring and essential beats exciting and fragile online businesses, how contractors replace staff without stress, how commercial work changes confidence, pricing, and margins in businesses, and what realistic progress actually looks like, without the fluff, just real results. If anything still feels unclear, go back and re-watch the episode that covers it. And if you've got questions, leave them directly in the comments. I read all of them and I will get back to you personally on them as well. Now, I want to be honest with you. As I've said before, trust in the online space is at an all-time low. A lot of people sell outcomes without ever showing the actual process. A lot of people talk about freedom without explaining the responsibility that actually comes with it. So if you're at this point, if you've watched this entire series, my hope is that I've actually earned enough trust to have a real conversation with you now. Because building business isn't about hype or motivation. It's about understanding the model, understanding yourself, and deciding whether the business is actually the right fit for you. So if you feel like this business model makes sense for you, whether your goal is to fully replace your 9 to 5 or build a serious additional income stream alongside what you're already doing, or you already own a service business that is doing less than £25,000 per month in revenue, then here's the next step. I've created a very simple way for people who have watched the entire series to simply raise their hand. I want you to send me a DM on Instagram with the word Netflix. That's it. When you do that, we'll have a chat, and then I'll book you onto a call with my team to discuss any questions you have before getting started. It's that simple. The call is there to understand where you're at in life right now, what you are trying to build, and for us to assess whether we can 100% help you or not. If we are a good fit, we'll walk you through what joining the Service Company Creator Mentorship looks like in terms of our onboarding process and the client journey. If we're not a good fit to work together, we will tell you honestly, because cards on the table, we cannot help everyone. Either way, you'll leave that conversation with clarity, and clarity is what most people are missing in life. Because staying stuck in a role you've outgrown is also a decision as well. And this series exists so that you can make an informed decision on your next steps. So if you are ready to explore what building a real remote service business could actually look like for you, send me a DM with the word Netflix on our Service Company Creator Instagram. And if you are not ready yet, that's absolutely fine as well. My suggestion would be rewatch the series, ask questions, and make sure that it is 100% for you before you reach out. So I want to thank you so much for watching this Netflix series all the way through, and I hope I get the opportunity to speak to you soon.